Namaste, witchlings. How are we today? Ha! Woof. Okay, give me just one sec. I'm doing my typical, hey, we're live messages. Just give me 2 seconds. It is crazy, incredibly hectic here in my household today. Um, Lots of stuff going on for me today, and nothing really super bad, just chaos and hectic. So, give me just half a second. All right, and one more, and we are good. All right, there we go. Ha ha. Voila. So, namaste, witchlings. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Di, your absolute favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love and living a very magical life through yoga. Now, if you happen to not be catching this live, that means the universe apparently thinks you need to hear something I have to say today. And before we get going any further, let me remind you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Hit the little bell thingamajigger if you want to be notified when I go on and when I post new stuff. And then share this if you feel like somebody could use today's words of wisdom. Then drop me a comment if anything I say resonates with you today. Crazy, hectic, busy shit, right? Right. Good, good. All right. All right. All right. Now, we have a couple of things going today. First, let's say happy birthday to my friend down. Oops, I'm on the wrong camera. Let's say happy birthday to my friend down in Oregon, Rune. I hope you and Remy have the most fantastic of days. You deserve it. And then, today happens to be the full moon. Oh, oops. Okay, so today is the full moon, and so we are going to take some of my crystals and get them set up for charging under the moonlight. I will also be making moon water tonight. Tune into Patreon to see what I do there. So, okay, so we have selenite. We have a selenite charging plate, and you can see it has a pretty, there we go. It has a lotus on it. The light is such that you can't really see it well. And selenite is a natural cleansing crystal. It cleanses and charges anything you use it with. So I am going to take 3 of my just random crystals here, because Witchy Mama has a ton of them. We are going to pop them, just set them on the slab, and let them charge until dark. And we are going to let them charge until darkness tonight, at which point I will take them out and charge them under the moonlight. All right, set that there. Moving stuff around so I don't, burn myself on the candle. Okay. Put this away. See, like I said, I have a large collection of crystals. My microphone is misbehaving today. Please bear with me. All right, let's move on. and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so before we do that, though, check out my Buy Me a Coffee link because Witchy Mama here runs on coffee. Please buy me some coffee. So, if you're new here, I'm going to be drawing 3 tarot cards, 3 oracle cards. Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot to run a clip here. Let's run that and then I'll tell you what we're doing today. It's Friday. My excuse is it's Friday. I know. Okay, so again, it's Friday. That's my excuse. We're kind of discombobulated. So if you are new here, what are we doing? We are drawing 3 Unicorn Tarot cards, 3 Della Luna Oracle cards, 1 Rune of the Day, a goddess from the legendary Ladies Goddess deck, and then we have Namaste action, Self-Compassion action, and then we wrap it all up in a nice little butterfly bow with a quote from the little book of Zen. I call it my little moment of Zen. Yes, I totally jacked that from the Daily Show. No, I do not care. So far they haven't complained either, so you know. Waiting for Jon Stewart's lawyers to come knocking on my door. So, what do the cards have to say today? First, we have 10 of Rods, which says you are in danger of taking on more than you can handle right now. However, your next card is the World, which means completion, fulfillment, and you are held by high esteem by others, and you are a success. And then finally, we have our Page of Pentacles, which says, good news, you have attained your goals and you've got some good financial news coming your way. Now, the oracles. Oh, hold on. I gotta scoot. There we go. Now, our first oracle card is we are taking a detour. And there are some inconsistencies. However, it is worth it. Look at the kitty cat. The art on these oracle cards is adorable, I tell you. Okay, today's rune. Thankfully, I know this rune. So, I'm trying to remember, is my camera... Yep, it's frontwards. Yay! Today's rune is Berkano. The divinity for Berkano is Nerthus. The letter, this is going to shock everybody, I swear, but the letter is B. The symbol is the earth goddess and the great mother, the element earth. Go figure. The tree is the birch. The plant is the lady's mantle. The stones are moonstone and chalcedony. The color is green of nature. And the animal is the wild boar. Am I the only one who's thinking Robin Hood met in tights with the wild boar? Okay, so Berkano is a rune of spring, fertility, and celebrations. It represents the family, joyous occasions, and is a sign of good luck in the realms of new beginnings. When applied, this rune will bring happiness, good fortune, and growth. Berkana represents new creation in life, internal and or external, and all ideas or plans should be acted upon with haste when stricken by their appearance in readings. Berkana can represent the beginning of a new relationship or journey from the time, or not from, but Berkana can represent the beginning of a new relationship or journey, the time when things are exciting, fresh, and unknown. In other words, the honeymoon period. Oh, let's see. Berkana represents a time of bliss and refreshment from the mundane, day-to-day stagnation of domesticated modern living. Look to this rune for hope, rejuvenation, and fresh starts. Berkana is a positive omen to have on display in any household, for it encourages peace, prosperity, and festivity within. Did we say we're going to cover the White House and Berkana runes on January 20th, maybe? Berkana can be a symbol for the birth of both the mind and the flesh. It is the love felt for your family and its creations, as well as a celebration of the innate qualities of each individual. When a family or partnership is existing in perfect balance, the powers of Berkana will radiate therein and continue to grow and nourish those it shines upon. Look to this rune for serenity and good fortune in places of art or business. Berkana teaches us to be trusting and protective of our lovers, tribes, and families. It insists that we do not let selfishness or weakness spoil the love and connections in our lives. It is the silent and graceful power of dependence upon one another. My notes decided to jump on me. I'm sorry. Okay, an exchange that should be viewed in a positive light. This dependence is one that enhances the grand balance in one's life and ascends us to new heights of the spirit. Berkana is a doorway to the grand celebration of life and its creative powers, a path we must all travel and understand in order to be granted our ascension to the eternal throne of enlightenment. Whew! An exciting time for new beginnings and fresh adventures. Activity and energy sow seeds, but the harvest is yet to come, so don't expect an immediate reward for your efforts. Put the past in its place, learn from experience, a good time for spiritual renewal. Clear away any misconceptions and accept those new ideas. In relationships, Berkana symbolizes a start of a new relationship that will bring happiness into your life. For couples, this rune indicates the development of deep feelings based on a mutual understanding of each other's needs and desires. Another interpretation of the rune is a relationship based on a moral and tolerant approach to each other. The rune signifies a union of two people whose love is pure and genuine. In work, if you're planning a new project, then this rune should be taken as advice to start as soon as possible. The quite positive prospects are waiting for you. Of course, getting started ASAP should not be taken literally. You should not take any actions without considering important aspects of your beginnings first. On the contrary, it's recommended to pay attention to detail and have a reasonable approach. In terms of an ongoing project, this rune predicts its sustainable dynamics. So our key takeaways are birth, big surprise, general fertility, both mental and physical and personal growth and liberation, regenerative power and light of spring, renewal, promise of new beginnings, new growth, the arousal of desire, a love affair or a new birth, the prospering of an enterprise or a venture, fertility, health, new beginnings, growth, conception, plenty, and clearance. And that, my loves, is today's rune. So, before I go any further, I want to remind you to do the like, share, subscribe thing and hit that bell. um, I want to suggest strongly that you guys hop over to Patreon. The link is at the bottom of the screen here. For behind the scenes stuff, I do videos. I go live on Discord on my laptop here as I'm getting ready for Daily Draw every day. I post blogs, all sorts of fun stuff. And tonight, as I said, we will be doing a quick little full moon thing on Patreon. Because Patreon is fun and it is the new moon. Or why do I keep saying new? Why? Why? I know it's the full moon tonight because I'm a dorkfish. So who's today's goddess, y'all? Today we have Aphrodite. Look at her, ain't she pretty? And the card says she is a goddess of passion. Goddess of love, Aphrodite teaches us to own our sexuality and be in touch with the material pleasures of the world. Think about what you are passionate about and let that be a clue to reveal the answer you are looking for. Let's put this away real quick and then we'll read her mythology. But if I don't put stuff away, I lose stuff. And the dog abandons me as I say that. No, Mom, you're not putting me away. All right, so. Oh, Papa. What is her mythology? I should know it by now. She is Greek. The Roman version is Venus, as many of us know. The illustrious goddess of love and beauty Aphrodite arose fully grown out of sea foam in a scallop shell, on which she sailed to the island of Cyprus. Is that where we get the she sells seashells by the seashore frickin' tongue twister from? And I apologize, it is the Isle of Cyprus. Her name translates into she who rises from the waves. She was known for her magical embroidered girdle that could seduce any lover, and she had them in spades, including Ares, god of war, and Adonis, who became the god of beauty and desire. Jealous of her love for the beautiful mortal Adonis. Jealous of her love for the beautiful mortal Adonis, Ares turned into a wild boar. Wait a minute. That's hilarious. The animal for today's rune was the wild boar, and freaking Ares turned into a wild boar to murder Adonis. Love these synchronicities. Anyway, Ares turned into a wild boar and killed the man while he was hunting. When she discovered the body of her beloved, Aphrodite cried over him, sprinkling his blood with nectar and causing anemones, I can say it, to spring out of the ground around him. This is the reason why the flowers have such brief and fragile blooms. Moved by her devoted love, Zeus allowed Adonis to become a god who lives in the underworld for half the year and on earth with Aphrodite for the other half. Is this like a thing with the gods just hanging out for half the year in the underworld with Hades and Seth? Because Seth comes up for half the year too, you know? Gotta love the Greek gods. Aphrodite also loves company and often travels with fun-loving spirits, including her attendants, the three graces, joyous, brilliance, and flowering. The graces exemplify the gifts she bestows upon mere mortals if she chooses to smile upon them, joy, brilliance, and abundance. To help mortals find romantic love, she gifts them with a bit of her charm and appeal. Her sacred plants are myrtles, roses, and oh so shockingly, anemones. Many Greeks wore wreaths of myrtle on their wedding day for Aphrodite's blessing. Call on Aphrodite when you need more love in your life, be it for self-care or for falling in love. Attract her attention by burning her favorite scents, frankincense, and myrrh. Okay. I grew up in the church. Frankincense and myrrh were the 2 scents that were brought by the 3 wise men for the newborn. There's got to be a tie there. Okay, so that's our goddess. What's our namaste action today? We are thanking in and thanking out. Another breathing exercise. Relax your eyes and breathe in with your diaphragm, so your lower belly. Oy, my nose is itchy. Slowly and intentionally regulate your breathing to a comfortable pace. Now, every time you breathe in, be grateful for the air that fills your lungs. Every time you breathe out, give thanks for the oxygen that is now circulating throughout your body. And do this for 8 minutes. If you find it easy, add other things you are grateful for. The puppy snoozing on my foot, the dog snoring behind me, the furry overlord purring in my lap last night. I have so many things to be grateful for. Being thankful helps us to feel that we have enough. When we have enough, we don't seek anything else. And when we don't seek, we are at peace. Ugh. So true. And let me pop that where it belongs, and we'll move on to self-compassion. All right. Boom. We have the reflection connection. This one's difficult. Bring to mind a somewhat difficult person in your life. What are 3 things that you might have in common with them as a human being? I eat food, I breathe the same air, and I need sleep. There we go. I have a few people in my life that are difficult. And yes, I do agree that we all need to remind ourselves of that common humanity, and it will help, ratchet down the stress and the discontent. Moment of Zen. What do we have today? We have a quote from the great Yogi Berra. How can you think and hit at the same time? That's actually a really good question, because I don't think you really can. Because if you're thinking too hard, you're not going to hit the ball. You're going to miss it because you're going to be so absorbed in your thoughts, you're not going to see the ball. Just my thoughts. And then we have a quote from St. Anthony. The prayer of the monk is not perfect until he no longer recognizes himself or the fact that he is praying. That is hilarious. So I happened to glance at my phone just as I started to say that. And I had a notification pop up from Be Yogi. But that, my darlings, is our moment of Zen for today. So, that is everything we have for today. Let's put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm not doing. All right. Normally, we close our circle and put our candle out at this point. However, pause, it's not getting put out anytime soon. It is almost dead. So I'm going to let it burn out tonight. Let's do a quick summary of what the cards and the rune had to say. We have, you're taking on more than you can handle. However, you are going to be successful and complete this. and then you're going to attain your goals and have some good financial news coming your way. So, while you probably bit off more than you can chew, you're going to actually succeed with this. So, kudos. Then we have a detour with some inconsistencies, but it's going to be worth it. And then Berkano, yeah, that was our oracle, sorry. And that our rune, Berkano, is a rune of spring, fertility, and celebrations, which is perfect for next week. Next week being Thanksgiving. We have family, a joyous occasion. Okay, 2 weeks from now. Correction. I have no idea what day of the month it is right now. But Berkano is family, joyous occasion, and new beginnings. So that is good in relationships. It means a new beginning. If you're at work and you have a new project coming up, Berkano says this is going to be a good thing. Start ASAP. And then our goddess was Aphrodite, telling us to own our sexuality and call on her when we need more love. We are being grateful for the air in our lungs, and we are being grateful for everything we have in our lives with our Namaste card. And our self-compassion card says, think about your common humanity with the people who annoy the fuck out of you. Just saying. Now, please do the like, share, subscribe thing. If you are feeling so inclined, drop me a comment. If something resonated with you, hop over to Patreon for those behind the scenes videos, blog posts, and tons more fun stuff like a new full moon ritual. Yes, we are having a new full moon ritual. There we go. Then check out my Buy Me a Coffee link to buy this witch a cuppa because, well, I'm not drinking coffee today, but I do need caffeine. I am powered by caffeine and sarcasm. Thank you very much. Check out my website at www.yogawithdylin.com to book a one-on-one yoga session with me, or a personal tarot reading with me, or a pendulum reading with me and the furry little overlord, because my pendulums will not work without him. Then come back Monday, same bat time, same bat channel for another daily draw. We do these Monday through Friday. Do not forget to come back Thursdays for the Yoga Witch podcast. And tonight we will be doing a guided meditation to help us all live a magical life through yoga. By the way, my darling little witchlings, just a heads up that some of the links you're going to find on my pages here might be affiliate links. That means that if you happen to click through and purchase something from one of those links from Amazon, it just might give me a little commission at absolutely no extra cost to you, of course. So it does help keep the witchy vibes going, the yoga flows moving, and the puppy dogs and the kitty cat fed. Thank you so much for your support there. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. There is already way too much hate, discontent in the world for us to need to add to it. Tell your loved ones, human and furry, that they mean something to you, because you never know when that last opportunity is going to be. I love all of you so very much. Have a fantabulous, magical rest of your day, and I will see you later. Love ya. It's